Welcome back to Wicked Awesome Woodworking. Today we're talking about custom moldings and why it's important to our customers and us here at MR Brewer to do a good job with. Okay, welcome to Wicked Awesome Woodworking. Today we're going to be talking about custom moldings. Custom molding is important to historical renovations because it preserves the integrity of the house. And we're trying to match what was there and what was done hundreds of years ago by craftsmen that did it by hand. So people come to us with these one-off moldings and they want to match it, and it's important to us to make sure we match it perfectly. We actually take a piece of molding. I have one here on the side. This is a piece of casing that someone brought by from their house. The house is, I think it's on Munjoy Hill. It's probably a couple hundred years old, at least 100. And they can't go to the lumber yard and buy this casing for their doors and windows. So they come by and see us and they want us to match it. So we take this molding right here and we cut a piece off the end about 1/8 of an inch thick, and we scan it on our copy machine to our computer. Once we've drawn the profile of this molding on the CAD program, we come over to the CNC machine and cut the template. Once the machine's done running, it's a piece of 1/8 inch plastic. The template's cut. This is what we've got left over from that. So you can see here, I'll show you a quick example. I don't want to get too close. So right here, this is a piece of casing right here. This was drawn in a CAD program. And we take this piece of casing and it fits the profile that pretty good. We take into account the paint. What we try to do, which is funny, is this has probably got 100 years worth of paint on it. So when we draw it to the actual wood line, not the paint line, so that when it's put on the house, if we're tying in or not, it matches it very well. So this is our piece that we've cut on the CNC, the template that we've made. We number all of our moldings. It goes into a molding catalog that we keep on our computer. We've got thousands of moldings, thousands of knives. It's amazing how many people come see us and they want us to make a molding, and we have one that's just a little bit different. Sometimes they can live with it and it's close enough, and sometimes they need us to make a whole new knife to match it, like this one right here. So we're here in the grinding room, and I want to introduce Tom. He's been working here at MR Brewer for about 10 years now, I think.
10 years in August. So
Tom's primary responsibility here is the architectural millwork aspect of what we do. He builds doors, windows. He does most of the moldings here at the shop. If there's a mold that needs to be ground or run, Tom's generally the guy that's going to take care of it. It's something he's really good at. He's been doing it for, well, since he's been here, I think.
I learned here, but for 9 years at least. So
he's the man I go see when I need molding ground. And I just wanted to kind of point out to everyone, back at the machine we showed you a template and talked about how we catalog everything. This is just one drawer of all the different templates that we keep here at MR Brewer, all the different profiles we've done. These are crown moldings, and they're done by number sequence, and we have 4 different cabinets like this with all these templates and knives ready to go. So if someone comes in and they need a crown, we've got something close, sometimes these knives will work. If these aren't close enough and they need a new custom one ground, then
we grind them one.
We grind them one. There you go.
So I'm going to be noisy for a minute, and I'll show you. Basically we're just going to grind material off of this knife. It's heavier than the other knife, so give me a moment. So what I'm about to do, I already have a knife mounted in this head. So for our purposes today, we're going to sharpen the edge of this knife. This knife was already ground, but we're going to redo it right now. So I'll basically be using the template, and this little guide slides along the template. It's basically like a key maker on steroids.
at the molder now. I'm going to go fire up the dust collector. Makes a little bit of noise. We're going to run a piece of molder through. Hopefully we set it up right.
And it's going to be loud.
The heads are fired up. It's getting ready to feed the pumper into the machine. It's going to come out this end. It's going to be perfect. I'm going to go shut the dust collector off real quick. So this is the piece that came out of the molder. This is the piece that we tried to match. I'd say it looks pretty good. Nice work, Tom.
Thank you.
So that's how we make custom moldings here at MR Brewer. We run thousands of feet of it a year. We love doing it. If you got any moldings you need matched or made, give us a call. Tom will get it done. Thanks.